Hey, my name's Clayton, and I wanted to do my presentation on something that was really important to me, and it's not wasting your life. My father committed suicide when I was 1, and that is something that has changed my life for worse. When he killed himself, I was only 1, and I didn't really understand how bad it really was. Because I never met him, and I mean, growing up until the age of 10, I was just like, well, you know, that's kind of normal, right? I don't have a father. This is what I had grown up with. But when I turned 10, I'd finally realized, like, I'd watched enough of my friends hang out with their dads, and I had talked to enough fathers, and, you know, I was struck with the now knowing that I will never have a dad, that I will no longer have a father figure, and I will never have any man to confide into that loves me and that was there when I was born, or just a man to be with, to teach me and to talk to about things. And like, my mom has done a really good job at taking the place of, but she will never fully be able to, because it's not her job to be the father. And you know, when on my 10th birthday, I had asked myself, like, did he not love me? Like, why is he gone? Am I not worth it? And I became super depressed, and you know, it took a long time to get over it, and now at this point in my life I can talk about it openly, and you know, it's an extremely sad thing, but I'm not going to let it ruin my life. In some cases it's worse. Like for my mom, they had met when they were 14 because they were doing a play together, and they dated off and on all through high school, and they seemed like the perfect couple. And then he killed himself after 2 of his kids were born, and he didn't even write a note. My mom sometimes wakes up in the middle of the night shaking and crying because she had a dream about him. And something that I realized, suicide doesn't affect just one person, it affects everyone around that person. And everyone gets affected in a different way, but it still affects all the people who are around them. And you know, it took me a while, but I finally stood up and I realized, you know, I'm not gonna waste my life doing that. Like, I'm not gonna wake up in the middle of the night crying because I'll never have a dad, but instead I'm gonna move on, and I'm gonna have a picture in my mind of the father that I'm gonna be to my kids. And I'm gonna be the most amazing dad, and I already know it. And I'm gonna be the dad that I needed, that was never there. Bad things happen in life sometimes, but it's up to you to do with it what you will. And I'm not gonna let it waste my life. Thank you.